Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Seneca High School Change of Command Ceremony. I am Cadet Emily Briscoe, your Master of Ceremonies for today. The Change of Command Ceremony is deeply rooted in military tradition that predates the Norman conquest of England. It is a visible means of handing over the reins from the departing commander to the new commander. As a flag is exchanged, it represents both a relinquishment and acceptance of command. The departing commander faces the presiding officer, salutes, and states, "Sir, I relinquish command." He then steps aside and the new commander comes forward, takes his place before the presiding officer, and states, "Sir, I assume command. In all, 8 words are spoken, but in these words are an end and a beginning. For Cadet Kennedy, it marks the end of a successful term of duty. For Cadet Huda, it marks the beginning of a challenging endeavor. This ceremony is an important part of our military heritage that preserves tradition and stimulates the spirit de corps. Standing before you this afternoon is a formation of Cadet NCOs, Cadet Airmen, and Cadet Officers who represent the collective talents of all who take part in the Seneca JROTC program. Today, you will witness the flag of the JROTC program change from the hands of Cadet J.T. Kennedy to those of Cadet Scott Huda. Today's presiding officer is Senior Aerospace Instructor Major Sean Hoggs. Throughout today's ceremony, you will be given several cues to stand and be seated. As a reminder, civilian guests should place their right hand over their heart during the national anthem. We please ask that all cellular phones and pagers be silent for the duration of this program. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the official party. Please remain standing for our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. We are pleased to have with us today Cadet Kennedy's parents, Colonel Patrick Kennedy from the New Jersey Air National Guard and Miss Stacy Kennedy. We are also honored to have with us today Cadet Huda's parents, Scott and Miss Elizabeth Huda. Also, please extend a warm welcome to the Vice Principal of Seneca High School, Ms. Trish LaBeouf. As well, we would also like to extend a warm welcome to all the parents in attendance today and other visitors who have so graced us with their presence. Ladies and gentlemen, Major Hoggs.
Good evening, everyone. I won't take too much of your time so we can get through the program. I know we have some weather coming in tonight, but let's have another round of applause for the cadets here tonight. They've worked very hard at this program, and I'm proud of them, as well as Sergeant Brooks, so I'm proud of you all. Real quick, JT, he's done a phenomenal job as a Corps Commander for the first semester. A very impressive young man, and I look for him to go on to do great things at Monmouth University. I couldn't ask for anything else out of a Corps Commander. Sometimes I was tough on him, sometimes I wasn't. He's a Steeler fan, so I give him some leeway a little bit. But I'm very, very proud and honored to have met and to know this young man. To say that he is a phenomenal person is an understatement. Scott Huda, cut from the same cloth, 4 years in this program. Scott is ready to take his talents to the next level. We're waiting to hear some things back. But as we move forward, I look for Scott to continue on what JT has put in place and to execute his agenda as he sees it, as he will be the Corps Commander. To the parents, you've done a phenomenal job with both of these young men. Phenomenal job. And we're always honored to have Ms. LaBeouf here with us, and she does a phenomenal job for the program. For those who wear the uniform in the audience know it starts with your top cover, as they say, and she provides that for us. So, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Cadet Commander of the Seneca JROTC program, Cadet Major J.T. Kennedy.
Good evening. It is an honor to be standing here on the shoulders of giants. The Air Force Junior ROTC program has developed so much in the past few years, and I'm proud to be a part of it, to lead in it, and to pass the torch as my time as a senior dwindles. Without this program, I would have never developed my character to its fullest potential, along with the help of my family and my friends. To my mom, my sister, my uncle, and my dad, I love you very much. My friends who have been with me through it all, inside and outside of this program, I thank you with all of my sincerity and my heart. I would tell anyone who asked me what I loved about this program, my answer was watching myself and others develop as leaders, along with the impact that we succeed globally. When this program allowed me to become a Wounded Warrior Project ambassador, we raised thousands of dollars towards these men and women and their families who fought for our freedom and paid the ultimate price, and that means the world to me. It makes me so proud to see the freshmen where I once stood, and now they stand with me on these shoulders of giants. 93% of the incoming freshmen elected to wear the uniform when they were not required to, because they knew what it meant to wear it. And with that, I have much respect and confidence with the first-year cadets. All of the AS 100s, please stand and receive the rally of applause you've earned. You may sit down. With my highest gratitude to Major Hoggs and Master Sergeant Brooks, I can never repay you for the amount of lessons, wisdom, and friendship in the past years. Thank you very much. As I turn my position over to another, and I have the privilege to call this fellow cadet my friend, I have faith in Cadet Scott Huda to take this Corps even further, as did the giants before him. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the change of command.
Squadron, stand by. Squadron, attention.
Attention to orders. By order of Major Sean P. Hoggs, effective this date, Cadet Major J.T. Kennedy relinquishes cadet command of the JROTC Squadron, Seneca High School, New Jersey, and Cadet Scott Huda assumes command. Act acknowledged, Major Sean P. Hoggs, Senior Aerospace Instructor, Seneca High School, JROTC 20101. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. It is my pleasure to introduce the Cadet Commander, Seneca JROTC Program, Cadet Major Scott Huda.
Thank you. Good evening, parents, cadets, and other family members. I'd like to first start off by thanking Major Hoggs and Sergeant Brooks for appointing me to this position. Without their help, I would have never thought I would assume a position of leadership in this Corps. I'd also like to thank all of the parents who are with us tonight. Without the continued support from our parents and other family members, the success of this unit would not be possible. So at this time, I'd like to give a round of applause to all the parents. Lastly, I'd like to thank Assistant Principal Ms. Trish LaBeouf for her continued support of the Junior ROTC program. Because of her top cover, as I say in the military, we have grown as a program to its largest ever, and we are thankful for their overall leadership and support. When Major first started here, he would always say one thing: becoming a fully operational program is a crawl, walk, run process. And looking back at my first 2 years here, it was obvious we were on a crawl stage. Last year, my third year in JROTC, was the first time we were capable of standing on our own 2 feet. I'm proud to say that thanks to Cadet Kennedy, we began this year completely sprinting. Looking forward and taking the next step, I have 5 goals for this unit. The first goal is to maintain continuity. This involves good communication and leadership. Second, I want to give every cadet a chance to become a leader, whether that position is the NCO for his or her flight or a commander for one of our many extracurricular activities. Thirdly, I'd like to continue to increase the size of the Corps. During our most recent recruiting efforts, we were able to identify 94 potential incoming cadets for next year. This is a direct reflection of how the interest in Seneca JROTC program has grown. Next, community service will be a hallmark of my administration. We will stay involved in our community. Lastly, I will make sure that our off-site visit as a Corps to the United States Air Force Expeditionary Center on Joint Base McGuire-Dix-Lakehurst will be a memorable one, joining together cadets from all AS classes. In closing, I see a bright future ahead for Seneca Air Force Junior ROTC. I plan to leave an everlasting impression amongst the program. Once again, I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. This concludes my speech. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, as this concludes the change of command ceremony, we will now begin our major local awards portion of the program. Cadets, when your name or flight is called, please come forward to receive your certificate and ribbon. At this time, parents, you may come forward to the stage and take pictures of your cadet. The first award is the Superior Service Award, and it is awarded to a cadet for significant leadership in planning and execution of a major community service project. The Superior Service Award for the 2014-2015 school year is awarded to cadets J.T. Kennedy and Randy Rakes. The next award given is the Outstanding Flight Award. It is awarded to the outstanding flight for an academic semester. The outstanding flight for the first semester for the 2014-2015 school year is awarded to Delta Flight, period 11-12. Here, just go this way. The next award given is the Cadet of the Quarter Award. It is awarded each marking period to a deserving cadet. The Cadet of the Quarter is chosen by the Senior Aerospace Instructor and Aerospace Instructor. Each selected cadet goes through a comprehensive process in the selection. The selection starts with a close look at each JROTC flight. The winner is selected based on personal appearance, confidence, JROTC classes, and corps participation. The Cadet of the Quarter for the second marking period is... Actually, we have two, and they are Cadet Kevin Curtin and Cadet Emily Early. The final award for the evening is the Co-Curricular Activities Leadership Award. It is awarded to the cadets that demonstrate exceptional leadership as a project officer for the co-curricular activities, to include the Raider Team, the Color Guard Commander, the Kitty Hawk Honor Society Commander, and the Raider Team. The Co-Curricular Activities Leadership Award for the 2014-2015 first semester is awarded to the cadets Trevor Barton, Emily Crockwell, Dante Ogle, Zach Shover, and the other man, sadly, is not here, but if he was, he would be Brad Warren. But anyway, applause for all of them. Again, let's have a round of applause for all of our major local award winners. Also, let us applaud all of the cadets that were promoted earlier today in a ceremony held in class, as their hard work has garnered them all the promotions to the next grade that they all well deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, as this concludes the major local awards of proportion of today's program, you will find the minor awards and certificates in alphabetical order by flight in the JROTC classroom located in B203, along with light refreshments. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the Air Force song and departure of the official party.